Happy Halloween! Well, these are our neighbors, Tom and Lorraine, and we live in a small city located about 20 miles south of Phoenix. They absolutely love Halloween and surprise our community here with an amazing, over-the-top, spooky haunted house every Halloween season. This is their story.
Well, I'd say it started back in 2006. We were stationed in the Air Force in Wichita Falls, Texas, and I'd always loved Halloween. I got into some home improvement, and once I got a framing nailer, that was the end of it, because I was able to build things really, really quick. I had a broken down fence. I replaced the fence out back, and I used the fence posts, and I said, maybe I can create something out of this, and I created a kind of a big facade. From that point, I realized, hey, this isn't too hard, and it doesn't look too bad either. It looks kind of creepy. And so we realized at that same time that we can build stuff, and the worse it looks, the more creepy it is, actually, or the more imperfect, I should say, that it looks, the more. Anyways, at that point, we tried a different type of facade the following year, and we actually went into our garage with a small little haunt, and then after that we moved to a different location, being in the service, and we tried something there, and it just got bigger and bigger every year. I grew up in California, Southern California. We'd go to Knott's Scary Farm a lot, and we would kind of make that a tradition every year for my friends, and I just saw the things that he did, and I remember those experiences and how I felt, and the awe, and looking at those things. And then when I finally did that first build, it resembled some of those things a little bit, and I'm thinking, oh, I can do this. And then that's when the creative vibe started working in me, and at that point, sky was the limit at that. And if I wanted to try something, I try it, and if it worked out great, and if it didn't, then I try something different.
It started out with just a garage facade, and like you said, then we covered just the front of the house and garage. The next thing we know, it's house, garage, and into the garage. I was fine with just a one-level maze, and then he's like, okay, well, why don't we do a ghost town? But we have to have a saloon, and saloons are 2 stories. And when he decided to go 2 stories, I was very resistant. This is what we give back to our community, and it's just so much fun. And I think after our 12th haunted house, I was fully on board, because I think this is our 16th haunted house. So basically the last 4 years, I finally okay, this is great, because I finally experienced the thrill of seeing people run out screaming but laughing, and it was a joy that they're feeling, which is the excitement and thrill for me. 16 haunts.
To convert my Halloween obsession.
Yes.
I am in third.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Actually, the good thing is when we're last, we only get to.
It's fun.
10 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. Almost peed myself. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
This is the biggest haunt maze inside going throughout. This is the most we've spent time on and funding. But yeah,
And
this
decor.
is the biggest. Yeah,
And
decor,
detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we do have a sign that says donations are appreciated, that we never ask or require a fee.
But to go back to the business thing, at one point in time, I know I had thought about maybe this could be something after I retire from the service, that maybe I could just get into this and do this full time. And well, I rely heavily on her. I tell her what my vision is. This is what I see this to look like, or to be and to look like, and she says, "Oh, okay." And then she'll look up on YouTube videos or something else how the techniques are to age something or to dirty it up or to make it look worn and weathered, and then she'll go out and do it, and then she'll put her own little spin on it. I'm like, honey, I don't know if that color is going to work, and then she'll do it, and then after I see it, I'm like, I would not have even thought about that. So she makes things really, and then when it comes to the decorating, the linen and or even the webbing, things of that nature, and the setup of the room, it's of each one of those scare rooms, it's quite impressive actually. And so I like to think I build the bones and then she fills in the rest, and it's quite amazing.
This definitely started out as his vision, his passion, and I was just kind of the help crew. Our kids were just the help crew, and there had to eventually be a change in mindset where like I said, probably 4 years ago, when all of us decided this is our thing now, and that's when it became a lot more cohesive and getting the kids involved. Now that our oldest is married, he has come back into town to help us, and our daughter, who is away, she greatly misses our haunts and wishes she was here, but she looks forward to being with us again. So
Not to do it every year. Because
expectations.
I'm afraid not to do it consistently, because if I stop 1 year, I might like not being busy or like take a break or something and then not get back into it again. So that's one of my fears, but at the same time, I think it's important for us to step back and to kind of reevaluate this. And there's always new technologies and new different things to put in our haunts, or different themes that we can look into and just change things up. So you want to kind of continue to advance or progress in a way, if you want to think about it, but at least challenge yourself, and also to prove to yourself that you can do that, and show your family that you can do hard things sometimes. Or if you think something's impossible and you accomplish it, it changes your mindset, and it opens up a lot of different doors in your way of thinking, and it builds confidence. It does a lot for me, at least, to know that.
And our kids have learned how to use power tools, and we've had youth come out and volunteer their time to help decorate, and so a lot of our kids who volunteer to be our scare actors are from the drama department, and so they also learn set design, painting, and decorating the rooms and setting scenes. And
if we can do it, we will do it, and we will continue to do it as long as I'm able to. And I would love to have my grandchildren see it, and then it become kind of it was also meant to be a family tradition. This is Hlebasko family tradition, okay? Not necessarily Tom's haunt.
No, it's Hlebasko's.
It's the Hlebaskos. Everybody contributed. Everybody was a part of it. They loved it. The two older guys love it. They want to come back. My son came back last night with his wife. She was helping out at the door, right?
Yeah.
And she goes, "I married into this, so I got to get into it."
I'll leave you here with a quote from Walt Disney. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you put your effort and hard work towards something you believe in, anything is possible. We absolutely love that Tom and Lorraine's passion has given back to the community and makes thousands of people scream, cry, and laugh and come together for this holiday season. A dream is all it takes to start making things happen. We wanted to share their passion for giving to the community along with ours, our love for filming and sharing our experiences with you. So we hope you enjoyed watching, and if you're in the Phoenix area, please come stop by to say hello to Tom and Lorraine. And as always guys, if you like this video, please give us a like, comment, and share. And if you're new here, please subscribe.
Again, the passion comes from when I was, what I felt when I was a teenager going through these things, and then feeling it again when I would build those things, and then I was out there scaring, or out there, or creating a creepy scenarios, and then seeing people just their eyes, wow, because I remember that's what I was like at one point in time. It's like, wow, oh, this is awesome, this is cool, and then create something outside. A lot of people don't get to go out there to California and don't get to do those things. In fact, when I was a kid, my dad was in the Air Force too, and there were 5 of us kids, and we didn't have a lot of money. We wouldn't go to Disneyland all that often. We didn't go to a lot of these places, so it was always a treat to do that. So if I can, I feel fortunate now with where we're at financially and health-wise and everything. We're able to do stuff, and some people aren't able to do that. So if I can provide that, and if I get something out of it too, feeling good about it, and a little selfishness on my part and satisfaction, I'm good with that. There are limitations, obviously, to a lot of different things, and in fact, one of my limitations is sitting next to me. But and I mean that with all respect, because she keeps me grounded. If it wasn't for her, I swear I would cover the whole house. I would build up over the entire house.
Okay. One idea he was trying to convince me was if we skip Halloween, like just do a yard display, if we can do a Christmas holiday inside the house with an elevator in our living room.
No.
So that people can go from the ground floor to the second floor.
It was a haunted mansion.
Haunted mansion, sorry.
It was haunted.
But it was trying to transition from Halloween to Christmas so that he can have that whole 3 months of decorating.
It would just be the one room. It would be an entrance. You come into that, and then you can have the thing go. And it appears like it's. We know how it's done.
So my limitation is finance and nothing in the house.
She keeps me. I used to call her my dream killer. Now she's just my Now she's just my grounding partner.
I prefer
she keeps me
grounding partner
she keeps me
over
grounded.
dream killer.
I still love her. It's really my favorite holiday, honestly, is Christmas. Yeah,
It is
I
Christmas.
love Christmas, but just to get up at Christmas time and to build something and to put up all these lights and everything like that, it takes away from opportunities to go out and again to
Family time.
to do family time and to serve other people, help out with different service projects, things like that in the community. But Halloween, no holds barred. I can commercialize that as much as I want to, and don't feel bad about it necessarily. Decide on what our next theme is going to be, and then we'll build for 2024.